Do you know one feature on YouTube I do genuinely want removed?
What?
And I don't know if I would be the only one here. Your video is this ranked out of 10 of your previous 10 videos.
No.
I understand it does serve a use, but I don't know.
I'm like indifferent to it because it's like it depends on how well the video did, really. You know, where it's like
that's the point, Joey.
yeah, where it's
That's
like
the point.
where it's like if I see a video and it's like your video got less views from your frequent viewers, 9 out of 10. When it's just like fuck this system, but then when it's like 1 out of 10 and you see those fireworks, you're like, damn, I'm good.
I think we've explained the system about before.
Yeah,
Just to recap real quickly, YouTube ranks your videos and how they're doing against your other videos, the past 10 videos. It ranks them 1 out of 10. 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. I actually quite like it.
You like it?
As much as I hate it, I like it. I think it's good, you know? I remember, did you just have like an estimate in your head of what was good views?
Yeah. For me, it was like, if I get so-and-so views in the first 24 hours, good view. If it's over that, great video. Below that, bad video.
The problem with that is that you know, your average of what I expect a video to get is never static, and that number is always changing. And I think it's good because I don't know what I should be aiming for, and at least this has kind of helped me like set expectations and figure out, okay, you know, it's been a really good way of figuring out personally. All right, if something's number 10, all right, let me go and reevaluate that. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I genuinely do think it was a really fucking good video that got fucked just by one reason or another. But most of the time, I do feel like it's been really helpful. As much as it makes me want to just like quit YouTube.
I feel though like it's kind of a double-edged sword in that case though, because I remember where, you know, when you have like say a really fucking good streak, right? Of like 1 to 2 months of worth of videos that are just banger after banger after banger. That's like all overperformed.
It's like the stock market. You're bubbling, Jay.
Right. And then
you know the fall's coming.
Yeah, and then you're like, I'm expecting the fall. Where's the fall? And then you wake up the next morning and your newest video is like 9 out of 10 or even like a 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, shit. This is the end of my career.
So here's what you do.
But then when you look at that video, like in retrospect, if you just say, screw it to the other 9 videos, let me just look at this video on its own.
Right.
And it's actually doing okay. It just feels like the video's doing crap because your other 9 videos were just overperforming, right?
Yeah.
You want to hear a big brain strat? Just make a shit video. Get it? Just make a shit video, right?
You purposely make a 10 out of 10.
Here's what I do, right? Every now and then, you know, as much as I think all my ideas are, you know, mostly good, sometimes I'll make a video and it comes out shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? Fine. Have a 10 out of 10. Put my expectations down. Right?
Reset the expectations.
I'm like, let's humble myself for a moment here. Let's just upload a shit video. I've uploaded videos where I thought like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And then like, I've also had the opposite happen where I'm like, this is a 10 out of 10 video. And I'm like, this is garbage.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
unwatchable. And it literally got like 1 out of 10. And I'm like, I fucking hate it here.
Yeah.
Like, this video sucked.
I've had that before as
The
well.
worst ones are like, damn, this is going to be a banger video. 9 out of 10.
Oh, nothing feels worse than that.
Nothing feels worse, man.
Nothing feels worse.
Like my entire, like I do check that in the morning once the video goes up. I see that and I'm just like, entire day ruined.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I guess what I think is that maybe like, I do see the usefulness in it, so I don't think it should be removed, but I think it should be harder to find because it's like front and center.
It is literally the first thing you see.
Literally the first thing you see when you log in, right, to your account. And you're like, YouTube's either giving you a clap or being like, son, I expected better from you. What the fuck is wrong?
Man, I don't know. I can't. I think it's all right. I think where it is fine, honestly.
I think it's just how you like personally perceive it, right?
I think it very much takes you have to kind of take your emotions out of it a little bit to really appreciate it. I think. Which sounds so robotic. You have to be like, I think you just have to appreciate the data for what it is. Like,
I mean,
all it is neatly packaging the truth you're hiding from yourself. In a way that is digestible within 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
I think, you know, that's the what's it, healthy advice to be like, yo, you
just get over it. Just not be sad.
Stop being sad.
Just don't be emotional. Just why are you feeling emotions? Because like, you know,
it's just your livelihood. Fuck off.
I mean, we've talked about before, like how, you know, a lot of YouTubers before said they don't care about the views, but you know, you do have like, as much as you want to think that you are not emotionally attached to your content and the numbers around your content, you do care.
It's your job.
At some level, you do care, and it's not like I think you would have to be like a heartless robot to make something you're proud of and not care about how many people view it, right?
The way I see it, it's like, I don't care if I spill my drink. But I care if I spill my drink and it wrecks my PC and fucks everything up, right? Like, I feel like there's an acceptable amount of fucking up that I'm like, I'll deal with that, right? If I get 10 out of 10, all right, you know, it happens. Something's got to be 10 out of 10.
Well, of course.
2 10 out of 10s in a row. I'm like, all right, Kevin. Okay. You know, it happens sometimes, you know. 3 10 out of 10. I'm okay. All right. Well, okay. What is going on? That's when it starts to affect me. But the first one, I don't really let it affect me. I'm like, you know what? Like, just statistics are just saying that this is going to happen eventually. Like,
right. No, I completely get that, right? Like, of course, eventually you're going to have to get a 10
I love math. And, you know, I appreciate math.
No, I do too. Don't get me wrong. But, like, you know... I know that eventually this streak or whatever it is I'm on is gonna eventually run out, right?
Yeah, and you know, even then, if you think about it, right, the more you're getting 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, all you're doing is making it closer and closer.
Right.
So if you're getting 1 out of 10s or 10 out of 10s every time, you're making a like famine or feast situation, which is fine. But what I'm at right now, at least my past few videos, have all been around like give or take like minimal percentage away from each other. Like the difference between 3rd and 8th for me is nothing. So like at that point, I'm like, I don't even feel bad about any of it. So I'm like 9th or 3rd, it's barely any difference to me. So why is YouTube trying to make you fucking feel bad about it? Stop that. YouTube.
No, but because there's another factor that I feel like this doesn't take like account for, and that's like a long-term performance of a video. Because some of my videos that have been a 9, 10 out of 10 have gone on to grow into be like some of my most popular videos. And I feel like what this system like really emphasizes is how well a video does short term. Whereas YouTube, as like a content creator who's been on the platform for a very long time, I know that short term performance doesn't mean a lot. But like no matter what, no matter if I make a video that I'm proud of and I think it's going to perform well long term, I still feel shit about it if it just is that 9 or 10 out of 10.
You know what we need 1 out of your whole channel uploads, like 1 out of like 1,000 or whatever, how many uploads you have.
Right. So I mean, like, I think that's just going onto the videos and looking up most popular. Right?
But then you'll always feel good because you'll never have like a lowest one ever again because you'll never have less views. You know what I mean? Like YouTube, come on, I'm giving
it's like whenever you're feeling bad, you're just like, let me just go check out my most viewed videos of all time. You know what? I still got it.